This is course Academic Writing B final presentation. I'm Zhang Jianhao. I'm about to review a paper published in 2002 on Nature, which currently has impact factor of 69.5. The title of this paper is Contact Time of a Bouncing Drop. Droplet bouncing on hydrophobic surface is ubiquitous in natural and industrial. For example, the lotus leaves has a surface with microtexture, which prevent water attaching, so the droplet could bring down the dust and dirt, keeping the surface cleaning. This water-hating surface has been widely used in many industrial, such as waterproof coating in electronic products. It also helps preventing icing process on aircraft and condensation on mirrors. Inspired by the microtexture on surface of lotus leaves, scientists mimicked these structures and created different hydrophobic surface in the material. The methods such as chemical processing and latent force effect are also used for hydrophobic surface. In 2000, David He found that a droplet force on hydrophobic while bouncing back iteratively like an elastic ball. They also measured the droplet has a restitution coefficient of 0.9. An important question the introduced paper wants to answer is that how long the drop will remain on the surface after impacting. This contact time will affect the water cooling effect of hot solid and it could be used for quantifying efficiency of hydrophobic surface. The research was conducted by experiments. Millimetric water droplets were released hitting a hydrophobic substrate. The dynamic process of impacting was recorded by a high-speed camera with frame rate of 10,000 Hz. Typical contact time is of order of milliseconds, so the camera could capture the information accurately. The behavior of an impacting droplet could be described by a dimensionless number. Weber number, it is the ratio of kinetic energy to surface energy, where ρ is the fluid density. The greater the value of Weber number, the larger are the deformation that occurs during the impact. The three figures on the right side show the morphologies of impacting droplet at various Weber number. The main results show the contact time does not depend on the impact velocity and has a parallel of diameter with exponent of 3 seconds. It can be understood by force balance of inertial and capillary force. The inertial force is scared at this, the capillary force is scared at this. Can derive a contact time in the form of this. It is noted to mention that here the viscosity is considered to be unimportant. Such a bouncing droplet can be seen as a spring mode with surface tension coefficient as stiffness, while an elastic ball mode failed on this problem. This is because for solid ball, kinetic is stored in localized regime during the impact, while for droplet impact forces an overall deformation. This is my comments. First, the work focuses on a question of great academic and industrial value, and it provides solid experimental results of contact time of bouncing drop, and gives out a clear and reasonable theoretical explanation. Overall, it is a great work. This is why it has been cited over 1,000 times, because it captured the essence behind the phenomena. There's still some missing point in this paper which needs to be issued in future work. First, the effect of viscosity is ignored in this work. The correctness should be confirmed. And in here, the range of the number is constrained in elastic regime. The situation where large Weber number needs further inspection, since for application in aircraft anti-icing, the impact velocity will be large. And how is the regime transition happens and what is the dominating mechanism. Also, the temporal dynamic process during impact, which can be divided into spreading and the retraction process, is not discussed here. The droplet in this work are all of water. A direct examination of effect of surface tension is needed to be validated with scaling law. What I want others to remember is that for physical phenomena, dominated by competition between inertial and capillary force, they normally describes by Weber number. This work indicates that increasing surface tension or surface energy can prevent long staying of droplet on substrate by ways such as droplet marble or surface processing. Myself, what I learned is that concise and profound theory is better than any complex regression or fitting for us to understand this world. And second is that a good work should not be only be read but also be cited, which means it should be inspired to others. That's all for this. Thank you.